Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Robinson, and I'm going to talk to you all about irrational numbers. So let's get started with looking at the vocabulary. So irrational numbers, they're a real number which cannot be written as the ratio, and ratio means fraction, of two integers. So you can't write fractions, so they are not fractions. Note, as decimals, irrational numbers neither terminate nor repeat. For example, 7.1245778 means goes on forever and just goes on in no type of pattern or repetition, so it is not repeating or ending. Example, pi. Pi is the most popular irrational number. You should commit that to memory. Any product of pi, like 2 times pi, 3 times pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, or something, with the pi notation, is irrational. Because pi is irrational even though it's being multiplied by it. Most square root numbers are irrational also. So, square root of 10. If you remember, square root is a number times itself. So you have to have the same factor times itself squared to equal the number underneath the square root sign. There is no number times itself that equals 10. It'd be 3 point something. So square root of 10 doesn't have a real value. It doesn't have a perfect value. So it's irrational. Here's a game we're going to play tomorrow. So hopefully you'll be ready to identify your rational and irrational numbers, etc. All right, here's a question. Which of these numbers is irrational? Is it A, 2/9, B, 25/4, C, square root of 9/2, or D, square root of 25/4? Give you a minute to figure it out. Good luck. All right, let's see. A good guess would be A, but A is wrong. Why is A wrong? Because A is a fraction. Remember, fractions are rational numbers. Ratio, rational. We want irrational. Ir means not. Rational. So irrational. So we want not rational, not fractions. So if A is not rational, neither is B. So B is not irrational. So A and B, those are fractions. Those are rational numbers. Well, now we got the square root. You remember square root is a number times itself. So let's see. Square root of 9/2. I could take the square root of 9, which is 3, but the square root of 2, I don't know what is the square root of 2. So I'm going to say my answer is C, because I cannot take the square root of 2. Whereas the last number over here, square root of 25, that would give me 5 on the top. And square root of 4 would give me 2. And I would have a fraction 5/2. So that would be my answer for D, 5/2. So the correct answer has got to be C, square root of 9/2. Good work if you got that right. Check your understanding. So if you understand it so far, Or if you're uncertain and have questions, rewind the tape, check out those definitions. If you're still uncertain, bring your questions in and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Here's another game we'll play, again, to check out some rational and irrational numbers, see if you know them. Here's an interesting game we'll play where you have a list of rational on one side and a list of irrational numbers on the other side. So let's try to go down a little bit. So see if you can get those numbers on the correct side. That'll be a game we'll play. Some of them are rational, some of them are irrational. So see if you can figure out which is which. And we'll check it tomorrow, so give it a try. Alright, so I hope you got something out of it. If you have questions, see me tomorrow, and I'll be glad to go over it with you. So rewatch the tape if you want to see it again to get those definitions. Make sure you've copied everything down. So this is Dr. Robinson. I thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.